Welcome to the beautiful Rocky Mountains, where tonight the Boston Bruins will be pitted against the Colorado Avalanche. Hello again, hockey fans, and it's great to have you back. Tonight, the Bees will be looking to end their West Coast road trip on a high by bouncing back from their tough loss against Phoenix. And they'll get a chance to do that tonight against this hot Colorado team. Saturday proved to be a disaster for the Bruins, as they were frustrated defensively by the stingy Coyotes. After a good first period by Boston, the momentum quickly shifted on as Phoenix was able to take advantage of some seemingly tired Bruins legs. Mike Smith would eventually earn his shutout. It is interesting to note that perhaps the Boston skaters might be a little tired from these West Coast travels, as games in which they are down and early might be seemingly more difficult to come back from, as evidenced by the game in Phoenix Saturday night. Boston enters tonight still third in the Eastern Conference, and hold a 3-point lead over Montreal for the lead in the Northeast. The key for the Bruins tonight is to not get frustrated, especially early on. This Colorado team does possess similar qualities to that of Phoenix. However, Colorado does sit a little bit better in the harsh Western Conference, and at the 9th spot. Normal starters tonight for the goaltenders: Tim Thomas versus Semyon Varlamov. Get as high as the Rockies while you watch this game, as it's Bruins and Avalanche next. What, you think just because you're bigger than me, you're tougher than me? Huh, let's go right now. I'll still kick your ass. You wanna go? Motherfucker. Violence is wrong, don't beat people up, blah blah blah. Welcome back, everybody, to Boston Bruins action here live in Colorado. The Avalanche opening up and winning the faceoff. Gabriel Landeskog bringing it in. Knocked off the puck a couple times, still has it. Bruins able to knock him off. More importantly, skated out of their own zone as Marchand leads it up to Seguin. Seguin holds it. Still with it. Seidenberg, the shot went wide. Seguin leaving it for Seidenberg with a great pass. And now it's a long one up the boards for Colorado here. The Avalanche stalled there, and the Bruins able to come away with it. Into the neutral zone and into the offensive zone goes Seguin. Seguin losing the puck. Gets it back. Score! Tyler Seguin with the effort. And he's going to put the Bruins up 1-0 in this one. Just as he lost the puck. It was really a better effort here by Bergeron to tie up P.A. Parento, and Tyler Seguin coming right back to it and firing a wrister clean up top shelf. So we talked about Boston earlier in the pregame, how they can't get frustrated, especially early on in this game, and they have to feel a lot looser right now, drawing first blood, especially this early. As it's Claude sending out the second line here of Lucic, Horton, and Krejci. The Avalanche dumping it into the Bruins zone. Ferentz to chase, gets it back, tries to go D-to-D to McQuaid, doesn't get to it though. Pass comes in, but Krejci able to take it back, and it was more of a junked pass. Horton now skating in, saved by Varlamov. McQuaid passing it to nobody. Trying to find another guy at the point. Lucic couldn't get to it. Ferentz skating it back in now. Slapper by Ferentz, saved by Varlamov. The Avalanche able to clear it out of their own zone, but Boston was hot on the attack. However, they were offside. Now it's Colorado into Boston zone here. Boychuk working on it. Can't get the puck, though. The Avalanche setting up here. Back to the point. Shot from the point, saved by Thomas. Puck goes aside here. Back to the point it goes. O'Byrne in down low, back to the point. O'Byrne, the shot, save Thomas. Rebound, another save by Tim Thomas. Point blank on the doorstep, turnover here though. A big hit laid on from Boston. And it goes D-to-D, and the physicality tuned up here. Turn the puck over.
drive a body into the board, and you eventually get it back. Funny how that works. Chris Kelly to chip into the zone. It goes all the way around. Bruins able to retain it here. The shot came in on Varlamov. It was a soft one, though. And he'll get the whistle. Aaron Johnson, the one to shoot it. But over here we have O'Byrne, who is racking up a couple shots, one after another after this one. Had another one that produced a rebound that Thomas was able to get to, miraculously. Colorado also riding high as of late, 5-4-1 in their last 10. Actually, very characteristic of them this season. They have been great, winning a majority of their games and sitting 9th in the conference, the Western Conference. As Char is going to get a stern talking to by a forward. I don't know if that wants to really materialize into anything. If the Colorado Avalanche knows what's best for him, you might not want to stand up and poke the bear, so to speak. Just letting Char know he let that shot off as it was offside. Colorado dumping into the zone here. Thomas to stick handle. Char to Seidenberg, up to Thornton. Turnover here, though, off of a skate. Chara dumping a body just to get the puck back as it goes back over to Thornton. A long lead pass up. And over to Jordan Caron, who stays with it, waiting for help. Sends it back around. Thornton, the forechecker, gets by him, though, and it's Gabriel Landeskog with it now. With a great defensive play by Seidenberg. Sending it around now. Colorado retaining possession. Shot save, Thomas! Another shot save, but the period ends. Defensively, the Bruins looking great here. Not allowing Colorado any real chances. And offensively, they've had it working for them as well. Some great balance tonight all over. On the puck and off the puck. And it gives them this 1-0 lead heading into the first intermission.
Yeah. This one's going out right here, right now. Check this one out right now. Yeah,
This ad was brought to you in part by the Clean Rap Association. Pubis.
Potato.
Welcome back here to start of the second period. The refs were out here having an extended conversation with Chara and really all of Colorado's bench. They don't want this to get out of hand if that was the case for it. After it got a little chippy after Chara sent in a puck that was on a play that was blown dead. It was offside, but seems like things have been sorted out. The drive in here is saved by Varlamov, and out of the glove it goes quickly. Colorado trying to figure out a way to break out here as Boston had it locked down, but they're able to get into Boston's zone here. A good stand-up play there. However, Landeskog finds it. Passes it on over. Shot was blocked down low. Colorado still able to maintain possession. Chara dumps the body, and Thomas makes a great save. Chara to kick it aside. It's only going to find a waiting Avalanche man, though. Another shot deflected, but Thomas made the save, and we're going to get a delayed, or I should say a penalty on Zdeno Chara. As it was delayed for a brief moment after this wicked deflection tip save by Thomas. It was touched up. And it is Char for roughing, and you can argue that he's just playing defense there, trying to clear the lane, and, you know, guys want to go down easy against him. You can see why. He's a big guy. The refs kind of had a hit on him, though, after last period, so naturally, I guess it would mean that he's in the box for two. However, the Boston penalty kill looks good here as it generated a shot that Varlamov was able to save. Boychuk, the sender of it, as it was some heavy forechecking for a penalty kill. Something that Boston's done quite well this season. It hasn't ended up costing them too much, and it has ended up giving them some legitimate chances on the shorthand. Marchand in on the draw here. He's going to win it. Back to Seidenberg. His shot was blocked. Reloads it again, and it's blocked again. Marchand the forechecker, but a long lead pass out starts the Avalanche power play in the Bruins zone. However, it's taken away quickly off of a great clearing effort. Boston's defenses look stellar tonight, not allowing any big plays and just tightened up. Stastny in over to Duchesne, though, and this is where the big combination starts here as a shot was turned away by Thomas. Seidenberg able to gather it and clear it along the way. The Avalanche starting the rush again. They got 30 seconds left on this power play. Around the net it goes in front, shot, score! Matt Duchesne with an unbelievable wrister, and he gets it down there, low in the slot. It's probably going to be a goal every time. With Parenteau bringing it all the way around the net, the last second centering it. I don't think Boychuk was ready for it, and it shows. He did make an effort to try to get back and stick it away, but Matt Duchesne gets it cleanly, and what a pretty goal. So we're knotted up here 1-1 off of a power play goal by Matt Duchesne, and Colorado certainly has momentum working for them now as the puck was brought in offside by O'Byrne. Kelly in on the draw here. Won by Colorado and skated back. And into Boston zone it goes. Shot comes in, saved by Thomas. Rebound collected by Colorado. Another shot from the point as a low wrister was blocked along the way. Another shot saved by Thomas. Rebound in front. Aaron Johnson getting it and clearing it up ice. Eventually chipped into the zone. Sean Thornton, the forechecker, tying up down low. Wins the puck. In front shot saved by Varlamov. Not a lot of room to work there, but made the save, and that was tremendous. As Thornton in on the hit, loosens the puck up, and Char was able to get it. Now got a little bit of a one-on-one opportunity here. Skating it in now. Nathan Horton, the shot saved by Varlamov. Nathan Horton likes these wrist shots from just about anywhere, and Varlamov really just robbed him with the glove there. Settled down a little bit after scoring, or being scored on that first period. He's definitely not a goaltender you can sleep on and expect to get easy ones by, that's for sure. As evidenced by his days on Washington before he got traded. Big hit laid on there. And Boston's able to skate it out. Campbell up ice over to Paille. Paille with it, doesn't get knocked off, but unfortunately turns it over. Colorado is way offside on this one. Just couldn't put the brakes on, was Matt Duchesne. Just a little too antsy there on that blue line. The Krejci, Horton, Lucic line out here for Claude. Krejci's going to win this draw. Boston chips it in. And here come the forecheckers. The Avalanche able to skate it out here, no problems, and chip it into the Boston zone. Johnson D-to-D with Boychuk. Boychuk gets hit pretty hard. And they're kind of going at it down there as the pass came in. Excuse me, not the shot. But it's quickly gathered up by Colorado, and again they're offside. Chuck Kobasu. Well, there's a couple hits here, and one of them on Boychuk was the one we just referred to. He got his stick loosened up and everything, and what the camera doesn't show is afterwards there's a little bit of chatter after. Gotta watch out, the refs are willing to call anything tonight, and if they were willing to stop intermission to chat with Chara about a late shot, you can be willing to guess that they're going to do just about anything in this game to make themselves involved. Shot comes in, saved by Thomas. Had to get down low for that one, and he did. Shot from the point, saved by Thomas. A great glove save as Colorado was really working this puck. passing it all the way around, and it's O'Byrne again on this shot. He's been all over the place tonight, becoming a frequent name that commentators will be saying over and over. He's produced a lot of chances for this Colorado team. McQuaid dumping it around. The Bruins just going to tie it up here, and they do, as we're going to head into an exciting third period at that, as this game is still knotted up 1-1 after an early power play goal by this Avalanche team. As it seems more often than not, the netminders settle down after the first goal is scored upon them, and if that's the case, we might be in for another tough defensive stalemate as it's 1-1 heading into the break.
Hi everybody, Matt here, and today we have something very special and interactive for you. Today we're going to be voting on some of your favorite NHL players out of a litter of 3 of them. I'll show you them right now. The first one is your one and only Tim Thomas. Second is Jerome McGinley. Look at that. And number 3 is Patrick Kane. Yahoo! Okay, so once I tell you, you can start voting. Okay, voting begins now. Okay, voting's over. Who won? Of course he did. Now back to the action.
Well, back to starting the third period here, and I guess if you're just a pedestrian viewer of this game, you might say this has overtime written all over it with the way this is unfolded, and we'll just have to see. Of course, over the course of the next 20 minutes, anything can happen, whether it be penalty or what have you, that could drastically change the outcome of this game. Colorado starting this period in Boston zone. Oh, but the shot never got off. It was a great centering pass, and Landeskog got a handle on it as the shot comes in from the point. Thomas able to save it. A great chance there, but defensively Boston able to negate any real worry there. Although Luck might have had a little bit of a chance to play in that one. Face-off in Boston zone here. Krejci on the draw, he loses it. The shot was blocked down off of a great diving effort. Duchesne with it now, though. Skating with it, but got it taken away. And it's up to Horton now. Horton has a lot of ice to work with. Horton in! Oh, but defensively, a great effort there. And if that's O'Byrne again, it's about his 6th great play he's had tonight as a shot came in and Thomas with the save. Nathan Horton had a great chance. Almost a breakaway practically. But just the back-checking was just too much for him, and he lost control of it. Ryan O'Reilly loses the face-off. The hot forward coming out of the draft, and he's really progressed, leading the Colorado Avalanche in goals. Just a fantastic young player. The Avalanche able to skate it out of their zone and into Boston's. Draw pass left here. Working at the point, a big hit by Peverly. Knocks him off the puck. And he gets it back here into Colorado zone. Puts on the brakes. Looks for Seidenberg with the shot blocker. Saved by Varlamov. Left a huge rebound. No matter, as Colorado is able to clean it up and chip it into Boston zone. Chara back to get it, and he makes an interesting skate pass out in front. That could have been very dangerous, but why question the captain? You never do. As it's Boston's breakout, quick into the zone. Paille sends it around. Sagan, the recipient, he can't get it though. It's tied up along the boards, and Colorado's able to get it and skate it out. Landeskog to leave it, gets it back, but brings it up and forward to Parenteau. Parenteau in front. Thomas is able to cut down the angle. No shot taken. Could have squeaked in, but wily old veteran, he's not going to let that happen. Bergeron hot on the forecheck, can't get it though. A lot of open ice here as they're able to chip it in, but it's an icing call, and to the demise of Colorado, the benches just sort of looking perplexed at the referees. Thought they had it in on the follow-through. I guess not. Advantage Bruins as they will take an offensive zone face-off. Krejci in on the draw here. He's going to win it. Back to Ferentz. The shot was blocked. And Colorado once again able to skate it out, not allowing the Bruins to get a lot of second chances here. Once they commit to a shot, they're usually able to clean it up. Over Boston not allowing a shot at all here. As Horton almost had another chance at a good breakaway and didn't happen there, though. His shot came in and was saved, and he got hit pretty hard there on the follow-through by, I believe, Greg Zanin, and it was the former Bruin. By no means long-term, but was a former Bruin, and he takes out Horton there. You remember me? Krejci ties the face-up off. Horton got a shot off, and we're going to get a penalty here as Horton was boarded, and he might have been injured there. He was grabbing his head, and he still is, and that's not something you want to see from Nathan Horton, as he's had his fair share of time off the ice due to concussions. And we'll see if he comes back out here for any extended period of time. Bergeron on the forecheck was able to get it back. Marchand with it. Gets it back to the point. Boychuk. The shot saved by Varlamov. Rebound came to Marchand. Bruins working hard in this power play here. However, the point pass gets by Ferentz. Back to retrieve. Getting hit hard, but he's able to get it out. And up to Bergeron it goes. Bergeron's going to get it in front, but gets tumbled and cleared out by Colorado. Thomas to send it around here. Ferentz to get possession, and up to Sagan it goes. First power play for Boston this game. Sagan the lead pass. Shot by Lucic was saved by Varlamov. Could not keep the puck in there. Was Boston's defenseman. Shot came in and saved by Varlamov, which I believe was McQuaid on the pinch, unable to keep it in. Lucic with a great chance here, but Varlamov took away any angle. It actually rung the crossbar, something that fell upon this commentator's deaf ears, clearly. Krejci in on the draw. Colorado unable to lie down for the Bruins' offensive attack there as they were able to clear it. The pass came in off of a defenseman, or perhaps it came off of a Colorado forechecker, and it found its way to Thomas, who's forced to take the whistle. Well, P.A. Parento, formerly a New York Islander, finding some good success here on this Colorado team, and something that this Avalanche team really needed to put them over the edge. Turnover here from Boston here. Shot came in, saved Thomas, rebound. Don't know if it was a save or went wide. Another shot all over the place for the Bruins. It was another pass that was broken up, and Thomas forced to take another whistle here. Definitely not the time for the Bruins to look sloppy in their own zone, but they're doing just that. Well, it's Landeskog, Stastny, and Parento out for the Colorado Ties. A shot and save. Rebound comes out, but still able to maintain possession. Now it's the Bruins able to skate away with it. Lucic pass could not find its intended target, which I believe was Krejci. And it's Stastny into the zone here. The ever-dangerous Colorado forward lines here at top line. Shot comes in, save. Thomas sticks it aside. Char coming back and able to get it out. Now Boston able to skate it into the Colorado zone. Horton in with it. Shot saved by Varlamov. And just as we mentioned, it's good to see Horton out there. Clearly not phased, at least not seriously injured by a boarding call. But you fear the worst with a guy that's had history of concussions. Colorado losing the puck here. Boston able to skate it out with 5 seconds left. Goes Marchand. Marchand skating it in. The pass. Oh, but the shot was whiffed on by Krejci. Just not in the right position for it. And we're in for some extra hockey here as we head into the overtime period of 5 minutes, as these teams could not settle it during regulation, just as we might have predicted before it started. 1-1. Some bonus hockey here to be played as both teams guaranteed with an overtime appearance, a point with an overtime appearance. Pretty average overtime records for both teams. Lucic going to start things off here, bringing it into the zone. Trying to find the open man with a lot of open ice. You'd think it'd be easy, but with 4-on-4, it's just as difficult. As it's Parenteau, who gets demolished by Zdeno Chara, who has been a factor tonight. The crowd didn't like seeing that. Hard to skate around a guy that's twice her size, practically. Lucic back into the zone with it. He's got Chara pushing up now. It's Bergeron. Bergeron taking spot in front of the net. Lucic still has. He's got a lot of time. No one's really forcing it. Shot was saved by Varlamov. Back to Lucic it goes, though. Not getting knocked off the puck. Shot from the point. Save. Rebound goes wide. Bergeron didn't have a great chance at it. Didn't get it cleanly, but nevertheless, the net was practically open, and it just went wide off of a killer rebound. And it's Chara into the zone. Slapper by Chara. Turned aside by Varlamov. Fielded in. And in front it goes, but Varlamov able to get it back and out of the glove quick it goes. And now it's Colorado's chance to make something in this overtime period. Chara, great defense, knocks off Duchesne. And it has been all Boston this overtime period. Up the wing it goes here.
Elite overtime period.
Skating with it is Rich Peverly. Nathan Horn, with the shot. And saved by Varlamov, who's looked fantastic. Stastny with it right now. He's tied up by Ferentz. In Boston, just stellar right now this overtime period. Perfect. Centering pass was broken up. Campbell trying to find his teammate. Couldn't do it. And it's back into the zone. Good defense there by Boston. Looked a little dicey. Perhaps Colorado had something going there, but a lot of physicality down low in front of the slot negated things, as it was Paille on the shot. The backhander was rather weak, and Varlamov was able to just get it out of the glove. Colorado, the shot comes in, save Thomas, rebound in front. Antsy to get to that puck and cover it up. Didn't want to lose it with less than fractions of a second, really, just on the clock almost, with just under 3. It's been all Boston, but also all Varlamov this overtime period, and Boston wins this face-off, and we're heading to a shootout. They can't get it done through 3 periods. They can't get it done through an extra 5, so they'll have to get it done in a shootout here next. Well, sometimes it's just a game of chance here when it gets to the shootout. It does come down to the most skilled players, but fluky things happen all the time in these sort of bouts, and you just kind of got to hope that your team comes away with it. The extra point as Bergeron starts things off for Boston. But the whistle was blown before the shot was even taken. I think they're going to say he brought the puck back and forward, and Patrice doesn't like the call. No one on the Boston bench really likes it. I don't know if they even know what happened still, but no matter. Stats is going to make his bid. Comes in, but Thomas stands tall. Stats just doesn't really know what to do with himself after that one. Just was not able to get Thomas to lean. Krejci in, and he scores! David Krejci scores! Varlamov got a big piece of this one, but it went right over his pad still. After Krejci went backhand to forehand and just got enough mustard on it to squeeze it over the pad. Just as we mentioned, flukier things meant to happen in this, as Matt Duchesne, the only man to score for Colorado, comes in, saved by Thomas. Mirroring just about the same thing Krejci did, but Thomas saw this one all the way. And now Boston can end it here with a goal from the kid, Tyler Seguin. Attacking with speed goes Seguin, slows down the shot. Stood up by Varlamov. So now it's up to Thomas to send the Bees fans home happy in this one. And with a much-needed extra point, he's got P.A. Parento to deal with. Attacking with speed goes Parento. Shot saved by Thomas, and that's going to end it. Boston taking the extra point, the much-needed extra point in this one. Debatably, they're all important, but when it comes down to the nitty-gritty and crunch time, Boston seems to scrape the extra points where needed, and it ends up adding up to a lot when it comes to the end of the season. Fantastic hockey here played in the Rocky Mountain region. Boston able to come away with it, edging out a really good Colorado team by just that much. 2-1 the final in a shootout. Taking a look at the stat line here, shots just about even, both teams benefiting from a power play. However, Colorado was able to convert on their power play. It did not matter, though, as the game still went into overtime, and when it could not get solved there, it had to get solved in a shootout, and the Bruins were just able to edge out this Colorado team, who prior tonight had won 3 in a row, so it snaps that streak, and the Bruins are able to go home happy. So it turns out to be not a bad road trip at all here to the Western Conference for the Bruins, able to take 2 out of 3 and ending it on a good note, a high note, might you add, as it was in Colorado. They will be hosting Buffalo Wednesday night in Boston against a Sabres team where they have not been playing very well this season, but it's always important to gain a leg up on your division rivals. Once again, a great win here for Boston, 2-1, ending in a shootout, ending this trip on a good note. And we will see you Wednesday night. But until then, this has been Matt Nobre, your live broadcaster and commentator for the TCTV Live Boston Bruins, your home for all Boston Bruins action. And we will be seeing you Wednesday. Good night, everybody.